Okay, we're going to give Ru a call and see if we can get him on the line for this interview. It's ringing. Please pick up. Please pick up. Please pick up.
Hey, Joe.
Gentlemen, start your engines. Is this Ru?
It sure is.
Ru, hi, darling. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic.
Good. I cannot believe I'm chatting with the one and only RuPaul.
We haven't chatted before or had prepped or anything?
No, we've never done anything together.
Oh, that's so odd. I thought I'd pretty much at this point in my career done everybody.
Now, you're drag royalty. What do I call you? Ru, RuPaul, supermodel of the world, your excellency.
You can just call me Lucifer.
Lucifer, wonderful. Well, I can't believe that I'm speaking with the most famous drag queen in the world right now. Thank you so much for this.
It's my pleasure.
First of all, congratulations on the book, Working It, RuPaul's Guide to Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Style.
I'm so happy with that. I can't wait for everybody to have their own copy.
Well, it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, and the photography and Matthew Anderson's work is unbelievable.
Yeah, he's pretty brilliant. We just worked 2 days ago on the clip show where we do the best of season 2. And we just have so much fun together after 18 years still.
That's wonderful. Can I ask if you ever take a bad picture?
Well, not if Photoshop has anything to do with it.
Well, let me just tell you that I read in your book that you don't do drag unless you're actually working. But I'm going to fantasize that you're decked out in something glamorous right now. Is that okay?
That's perfectly fine, just as long as your palm is full of Jergens lotion.
Okay. Well, we'll see what I can do about that. Now, by the way, I've got some friends sitting here with me. They're dressed to the nines. We're having a party in your honor. With me is Jezebel Bebbington the Opulent and my good friend Marsha Mello. Would you say hello to them?
Hello.
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 Hi, Ru.
Hello.
Now, can I just ask if you have a favorite look in the book?
Well, let's see. Yes, I do. In fact, it is. I think it's the third picture. It's the cover picture, but there's one. There's one of the shots from the cover shoot that is. I'm laying on the floor and
Against the wall?
yes, I'm on the floor against the wall in this sort of Mother of the Bride dress that I just absolutely love, and I love the sort of touchability of the hair. It's very Valley of the Dolls touchability.
It is. Can I just tell you my favorite look, though? It is the chartreuse dress, and you are giving every bit of Julianne Moore in The Single Man.
Oh, right.
That gorgeous red hair and those lashes and that 60s look, it's just absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I love that. You know, and that's really all of Matthew Anderson. He's a wealth of pop culture history and information, and not only that, he knows how to actually make it work. He knows how to make it happen. And he really is the genius behind really all of my looks.
Yeah, well, I read in the book that on show days you arrive at approximately 6 a.m. with Matthew to begin the transformation. How long does it usually take?
Well, you know, it's funny. We like to take as long as we can because we just have so much fun doing it. But the other day when we shot, we arrived at 6, and I think we were done by 10. And so we actually sat around for 2 hours, and we shot some photographs and ate some cookies and danced around for about 2 hours before they were ready for it. They expected us to be ready at 12:30, but we were ready at 10.
Oh, wow. Wonderful. Now, is it obviously you said it's still fun. Does it ever feel like work?
Well, it feels like work the day after, you know, when my body is like bruised up from all the tugging and pulling and tucking and shucking and all that stuff, you know. But while we're doing it, it doesn't feel like work, especially since I've been working with my buddies from the East Village for about 25 years now. So it really is family.
Now, can I ask, is that the most asked question of you, how long it takes you to get into full drag?
Yes, it is.
It is the most.
Yeah. That and you know, if I live my life in drag.
These girls know exactly what you mean. They're nodding their head. Can you talk about some of the designers that you're going to be wearing on this season of RuPaul's Drag Race?
Well, I only wear one designer when I'm in drag, and that's Zalzi.
Zalzi.
I've been doing my clothes for 18 years, but when I'm out of drag, I wear everybody. I wear everyone from Etro to Gaultier to Lysel, Gucci, Prada, all that stuff. In my men's clothes, I like to be as colorful and flamboyant as I can be.
I love...
Today I'm, well, if I were in male drag right now, I'm wearing joppers and boots up to my knees, and I look like a 30s director. I have a beret on and a short crop jacket.
Very chic and very elegant.
I love it. I love clothes. My mother was a seamstress, and I always loved beautiful silhouettes. And you know, you can always tell if I'm in a good place in my life because I'm dressed well and my nails are done.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, can I ask you about a recent post from your website where you mentioned that you spent Thanksgiving with gay icon Cher? Hello.
Yeah, I spent Christmas Day we had Christmas dinner at her house, and it's pretty amazing. I mean, you know, she was feeling under the weather, and so she came down just for dinner and then had to go back up to bed after dinner. But when she descended the stairs, there was this aura of star quality, star power that just surrounded her. And you'll see that with lots of huge stars like that on that caliber. And it's very clear why a 28-year-old Sonny Bono would see a 16-year-old girl and tell her, come here. I
right.
see something in you, you know.
Right. Will Cher be a guest judge on season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race?
I don't think so. You know, she doesn't do that kind of thing. She doesn't do reality shows and stuff. But who knows? Maybe. I know she watches the show. In fact, when we were there, we watched the 3rd or 4th episode of the show at her house. But you know, she's a huge star. She, you know, although we do have some huge stars on this second season. With 2 Academy Award winners and Kathy Griffin and Jackie Collins and Henry Rollins. It's pretty big.
That's very exciting. Will Santino Rice be back?
Oh, yes.
Is he only going by one name now, just Santino?
I don't know. I think both names work really well. Santino Rice, it flows.
It does.
Very well. But, you know, I think everybody knows him by his first name.
And what about Mike Rao Ruiz?
Mike is in the first episode, and he's just fantastic. He's one of my best friends, and, you know, we try to get him as often as we can, but he's a judge on Canada's Next Top Model, and he's actually the most popular judge on that show. So he's busy doing his own show.
Yeah.